Hello guys, welcome to another collective haul. I know it's been kind of a little bit, but there has been much to do. So being that this haul is going to be mostly Hisu duplicate cards and Polaroid, so if that's not very exciting to you, I understand. But it's exciting to me, so that's why we're here today. So actually, this package is from Neokyo from Makari, Japan, and this only has like four things in here. Um, but I didn't want to wait until everything else arrived to open it, which is only going to be next week, but like I need something to unbox, okay? So yeah, so this is from Neokyo. I do have I have like 25 packages at my K-addy, so that's going to be consolidated. Actually, I'm putting in for consolidation today. I was waiting for two packages, but I gave up on those. um, and then there's like two other things that arrived to my Neokyo warehouse late. Well, one thing arrived late, and then I went ahead and bought something else. Now it'll get sent with my Stacy albums in like 2 weeks. All right, so I opened this upside down. So let me take off like the outermost plastic, get my name off of everything, and then we can go over what I bought. Okay, so let's first go over the three Husu dupes I bought, which I wasn't gonna do that with Neokyo because it seems like such a waste of like a consolidation because there's not a whole lot on there. But this one card in particular, um, if I can, oh my gosh, if I can open it, is much harder to get outside of Japan. And this was a pretty good price, so I decided to get it. Oh, why is it so blown out? Let me. So, so we have the high teen, high touch card from Tower Records. So we have that. And then I tried to get some more dupes, but a lot of the orders got canceled on me. So I ended up with just two dupes. And literally these cards sat in my warehouse the whole 45 days. That's why I had to leave some stuff behind because I was running out of time. So here I got the cafe card from K-pop merch. And I guess they would go together, even though I feel like continuity wise, they don't really go together. But and then I have this one high team card. I mean not high team, we go, ready summer vacation. And I have the matching one on the way from from Macari sorry, from my caddy. Actually, it won't even be in the main consolidation because well, I'll get into it a little bit later, but it'll be on the way eventually. And then the last photo card-ish. Well, I guess it's a nice bridge between the photo cards, and the last package. So this was an interesting story. So this is the Lucy printed Polaroid Make Star benefit from Hua Zhangcheng. So I pulled Ye-chan. No. Yes. No. Yes, I pulled Ye-chan, and I decided that he is my bias wrecker. So I was like, well, let me get my bias, which is one song. So I ordered it from someone on K Twitter, and this is kind of my fault, but really their fault. So I kind of forgot about that. So it was like a month later when I reached out to them and they and I asked them if they sent it, and they was like, yeah, I sent it a long time ago. And I said, well, can I have the tracking number? And then they never responded. So I bought it elsewhere. So I bought this and two photo cards to go in the four pocket. So I ended up getting two photo cards from Polka Market. Not the same one because I kind of had a little bit of hope that um, they were going to give me the tracking number because it never imported into my K-addy. I mean, Yeah, my K-addy. And this is kind of what bugs me about Paysable is that if they don't include your number, it doesn't import. So you can have your name, nothing. They'll just say, "Oh, what's this?" and put it to the side. Like you literally have to send them a message, "Hey, this tracking number it shows delivered," and it didn't auto import. And they're like, "Oh, because they didn't put your number, blah 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 blah." But like if it has my name on it, that should be the backup. But now it's just lost forever, I guess. Unless they didn't send and they were a scammer. They were very annoying to talk to. Like to buy the cards for them in the first place was like hours of conversation. Like whatever. But now I have it. Also, obviously not obviously, but this card is hard to find. It was kind of sold out anyway. This was like my Hail Mary looking on the Neokyo. And the funny thing is, this card took so long to import, I wasn't sure if it was going to get canceled or not. And then in the meantime, it became in stock at Pokemarket. So now I have this card also sitting in my Pokemarket. So I bought this card 3 times. But what can you do? Alright, so last but not least for the Neokyo haul, I did buy an actual Polaroid. So this does feel kind of blasphemous unboxing this now. So this is I'm gonna show a little bit of it, I guess. Okay, so this is the video, no, the offline event Polaroid for the Season's Greetings fan sign, and I won the online version of it. So I have both of them in existence, which sounds very big and greedy. But yeah, I saw. So when I saw there was a Polaroid for sale and it was Hisu, I just saw that the background was the season's greeting. So I was like, I have to get it no matter what it was. I mean, I guess I would have preferred the one of the pre-order Polaroids because it's in the camp outfit, and I already have this one in this outfit, right? But I think it's also camp to have both. The both of the only Polaroids in existence. So yeah. So that is it for this very short Neokyo unboxing. Like I said, there's going to be a huge Pasteable unboxing, and then a mini Pasteable unboxing, and then another mini Neokyo unboxing. So this is all over the place, and it's all going to be mostly Hisu dupes and Polaroids because we don't have a comeback yet. Still, it's been 10 months. We're in hell. But anyway, until next clip, I will see you guys later. Okay, so here we have a little bit of a little intermission from Neokyo before we reach the grand finale. So it's just 2 items here. I didn't film me taking this out of the box because it was mostly Stacy stuff for their album. So let's do the photo card first, I guess. Okay, so here we have the card. So this is Hayu-chan signed card from, what was it? Starlight? Yeah, Starlight. So this will go with my Hisu one. So there's a signature. Also, it's a nice card. Yep, this is going to go on my signed signed item binder. All right, and next we have the cheering stick, which, what am I going to do with this? I don't know. It just showed up on Mercari Japan one day, and I just couldn't resist. So here it is. It's actually a little bit bigger than I thought it was, actually. Am I opening this? I don't know. Yeah, I think so. The handle's a little bit dirty. But I guess, obviously you're going to be holding on to it. I wonder, does this work? Oh! Oh, flashing light warning. Okay, I was kind of nervous. Oh, there's different modes. I was a little bit nervous about this because it has a battery in it, obviously. And they're kind of, oops, I'm really messing this up. I was supposed to open this carefully. There we go. So, okay, it's open. So this is what it looks like. So this side says wind/whiz. Here it says the wind. This is the button. flashing light warning, so I'm going to turn it on again. So there it is. It's coming from like down here. It doesn't really light up the whole thing. So that's like the fast flashing. This is a little bit slower, and this is constant. So yeah, here's this light stick that I'm never gonna really have the opportunity to use. So that is it for this portion of this collective haul. The next video, sorry, the next clip will be the Paysable, which is like the grand finale. So hey guys, so this is about 2 weeks after that first mini clip you saw. So this is a package from Paysable. So finally I have the stuff for my K-addy. Some of this stuff is for the season's greetings, and that will be set aside for that video. But there is some like cards, like some Lucy stuff, some Hisu duplicates, and some Polaroids. So that will be part of this. Okay, phew. I did so for the season's greetings, I didn't, first of all, I didn't consolidate all of them. And also, for the packages I did consolidate, I told them to discard the season's greetings. Sorry. But I was nervous that they were going to mess it up and somehow throw away the fan sign one, but no. Here it is. So this is going to be part of the season's greetings unboxing, which you've already saw. I guess we can start with this. So this is from Hyunjun's birthday cafe event. So after the event was over, the Twitter account that was running it had like a giveaway. And honestly, I didn't really know what I was signing up for. I literally just copied my friend's entry and just changed the order arbitrarily. So this is stuff that got sent to my K-addy. I almost left it in there because I didn't know how bad it was going to be to ship. But I figured this would be fun to do for the unboxing since there's not that much in this package. So we got this L holder, this giant L holder. I don't know what would go in here, but that's nice. Actually, it looks better in person. Look, we can use it as like the background for now, I guess. And then it came with this pen. So it's pretty much the same image that's on the L holder, like this. It's with this. And I will say, Paysable did pack this really well. Oh, this is not what I thought it was. This is something else. Speaking of Paysable, so for some reason, so in total, there was 26 packages or 25. And it took them a week to pack this. I was like furious. Oh, okay. I guess I'll explain. So this is a little bit late than I was expecting because by the time, so I was going to ship as soon as my season's greeting stuff got there. But you know me, there was so much stuff on the way. I was like, well, might as well just wait for that stuff to get here. And then I was like, I might as well wait for February 1st because that's when the shipping surcharge ends, which the price I paid for shipping, I'm not I'm not convinced that it did. But anyway, it came with this card. I don't know where I'm gonna put this, but I might store it. It's like really good quality. It's thicker than some actual photo cards, actually. So yeah, I was like, well, might as well just be February 1st. So I put in the consolidation request on the 1st, which was a Sunday, and they didn't finish until the following Sunday. So that's why I thought this was going to come a week after the first clip, but now it's been 2 weeks. And yeah, the shipping, so 26 packages. You saw the box. It wasn't heavy. It was like $80. And I don't know if they're including the tariffs and the shipping fee now. That would kind of make sense because I didn't have to pay tariffs separately. And I shipped with DHL. I don't know. Okay, so here's this cup. Nice quality. And they packed it really well. Oh, oops. So this is a sticker. Oops. Oops, I'm gonna cover your face. It's good that this is some kind of birthday merch because, you know, with us, is it gonna do anything for them ever again, apparently? I didn't mean to get it into this early in this clip, but we'll get into it a little bit later, I guess. I wasn't sure what this last thing is. It's heavy. I just destroyed the package. Okay, yeah, so when they did the package check, because they wanted, I guess they wanted proof. All I saw was this, and I thought it was a like a sticky notepad, but I don't know what this is. I'm scared. Wow! Oh my gosh! It's a cup. Wow! That's so cool. Wow! I'm so happy with that. Okay, so that is it for. I'm just gonna hold it right here for a second for the Hyunjun birthday giveaway I won, the merch giveaway. Thank you so much. So now we can start going through the envelopes. Okay, so before I forget, I'm gonna do this first. So I unboxed this like months ago at this point. So in other desperation, I did put a post of like the last like 10 or so photo cards I'm missing from the first two albums. My template and an angel, a total angel, my mutual, reached out to me and said I got two of those cards. And not only did they give them to me, they gave them to me for free. Like, these are both the M-Wave cards. And, like, I would have paid, like, $50 for them. So the fact that they gave them to me for free, I was, like, so touched. Let me bring this down a little bit. I don't have to go that high. I don't think. There we go. I did repay the favor. I did send them a season's greetings in one of my extra Only One Story signed albums. But even then, I just feel like that wasn't enough. Like, oh my gosh. I'm so happy. So, like, and this is Husband. So, M-Way for the first album is done. I have the three I wanted to collect. I have Hisu, Hanbin, Hayushan. Unfortunately, for the second album, the only one I'm missing is Hisu, of course. Of course, it would be him. So, that's unfortunate, but what can you do? I don't know. I am going to repost that template so now that I have two less. And, like, I'm telling you, at this point, if anyone has that M-Wave Hisu, like, I will pay top dollar. There is no amount. I am dead serious. This is Rise. Because I thought this was part of the birthday merch for Hyunjin. But no, this is Rise. They use this as a backing for the photo card I did buy. Should I keep this? Maybe. I do like Rise. Is this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? 6? Okay, this is later. I think I'll keep that. But this is what I actually bought. Another Hisu duplicate card. Oh, this is thinner. This is going to mess everything up. So let's put this down here for now, I guess. Alright, so while we're doing M-Wave, I think I know what this is already. So I bought it from this person from Indonesia. We're mutuals now. And it's kind of funny. Because sometimes I just go through my old tweets for no reason. Because I'm out of boredom. And I noticed that, like, when we were working out the details of them sending to me the first time, they replied to one of my posts about a card that they had. And honestly, I wasn't, like, in search of this one too hard. But anyway, they replied to my post that they had this card, and because we weren't mutuals, and I guess they kind of post a lot, Twitter marked it as spam, so I never saw it. I never got a notification for it, I should say, until I was going through my old tweets, and I noticed he replied to me saying he had it. And like at that point, I was like, well, sure, why not? But this was kind of a mess because it was kind of like, you know, just like before, it was like a multi-person operation where I had to pay someone, and then someone else shipped it. So it was like 3 people trying to coordinate it, and because I was the one initiating it this time, I felt bad for inconveniencing everyone involved. So these are the freebies. So they sent me some Stacy cards, which I believe I have all of these, but I don't have these. Ooh, Poppy. Stay Alive just came out a couple days ago, so I've been listening to their Japanese songs more. I'll give my thoughts on that when the unboxing happens. I just shipped my Neokyo package. Like, the consolidation is done, and I just paid for shipping, so that should definitely be coming. Oh wait, that will be coming before this video, so you already know my thoughts on Stay Alive. Doing these calls, oof, I wish, but doing these videos in the morning really messes with my voice. Okay, so here's the card I got, one of the cards. So I got the M-Wave card for Only One Story. This wasn't a surprise because I even when they reached out to me, I've already saw it because the person who actually, one of the people who actually got it, they posted it, and like, it looks like a concept card. It's like a little too far away, a little too not personal. So that's why I wasn't like dying for it. But I'm like, well, if he's gonna offer it, I might as well. One thing is he was like, well, how much do you want for it? And I don't know if you guys remember, but the Polaroids I bought for them, I bought a Polaroid or a couple Polaroids for like $15 each, and I'm like, well, that's just way too low. So I offered 30 USD, and you know, hopefully, I mean, you know, but anyway. So here it is. Come on, focus. If I manual focus, it's going to mess everything up forever. So at least it's in the Prince outfit. I'm think I'm gonna put it not with the other M-Wave cards. I'm gonna put it with the broadcast card because they're not in these outfits in the in the M-Wave set, and it completely clashes in my opinion. I don't want to autofocus now because it's gonna be messed up. There we go. And then here's the back. I do like that they did something different, but I was always lukewarm about this logo. So here's the card I bought from them. It's just a Hanbin card, which I don't know why this was so hard to find. This was a fan sign card. Fan sign card should not be hard to find. He's been doing like group orders since like the very beginning, no pun intended. I always say that every time. But I was hoping he would have some of like the rarer cards I'm missing. Like cards that are rare for, oh, let me show you. That are rare for a reason. But like the M-Wave pop-up, no, the Everline pop-up. But that was good. I did pay for this. It wasn't a freebie. Alright, so let's start opening up envelopes. Okay, so here are some Hisu dupes I bought. Yeah, I mean, a lot of these are just going to be Hisu duplicates and some Polaroids. So if you're not into that, I understand, because literally all of these cards you already saw. There are some Polaroids though, so that'll be exciting. I don't know, this person was dropping their collection. It seemed like it. But also, they didn't really have a lot of newer cards. But I think, no, actually, I think I know their motive. That sounds dubious. I mean, in like a neutral way. I think I know why they were selling cards. But oh yeah. Okay, yeah. So actually, we became mutuals, which is bad. Well, not bad. Like it's awkward because, you know, I just feel self-conscious about the things I post because number one, I don't only post about the one on Twitter. Oh, this one is a good duplicate to have. I'm so happy. There is one more in this outfit that I would like to get, but having just this one is good. So yeah, I'm self-conscious because I don't only tweet about the wind, and also they don't speak English, which I guess is fine because maybe they just won't care. We have this card. I'm glad, well, not glad that they were dropping their collection, but it was good for me because they had a lot of the first two. Well, not a lot. You could see only got a couple of things from the first two albums, but I was able to get some stuff from the first two albums because they're just so rare at this point. Like, it's so rare to find someone selling something from the first two albums. Because I've said this before, and I'm just gonna bring it up again, but pretty much anyone who was going to drop their collection when J1 left, they already did it. So if you didn't snatch the cards up then, good luck snatching them up now. And I literally found someone who was dropping their collection when that happened, and he had the Everline pop-up cards for sale and the M-Wave cards for sale. And like they posted it on January 6th. 6th? Yeah. This one. I'm so glad I have this one. And obviously I wasn't gonna buy any cards then. So even if I did see the post back then, it's not like I was going to buy them. But this was a good find. So this is the Everline. Speaking of Everline pop-up, so this is the Everline pop-up. I can't remember if this was offline or online, but I have a dupe of this now. After all that trouble of finding the first one in the first place, I found a duplicate. So that's funny. Just like with the Hello My First Love Everline pop-up card. Lucky draw. Right, lucky draw. This was lucky draw. Alright. One of these envelopes are going to be the offline season's greetings. So we won't go too in depth with that because that's going to be in the video that you already saw. I'm not waiting for the Taiwanese pops to do the season greeting video, but I don't know if I'm gonna wait for those for this video. We will see. Oh, these are the Polaroids. Okay, so I'm going to share one of them. So these are all from, one didn't have a sleeve. Okay, so these are all Chan Wan. So this one is the one that matches with the Hetilda one. So actually all three of these match a Hisu I already have, so that's fun. So you have this one. So this is already disclosed, so I can share it. I could put you maybe here for now. And then actually so this is a fan sign one, so this matches a Hisu I have. And then here is the what do you call it? Isaac Polaroid. So I have a Hisu and a Hanbin. That's so cute. I got greedy with that one because I asked for two. I forget which two I asked for first. And I think they told me like it was like 60,000 won total. And I was like, oh, that's so cheap. Let me ask for a third one. And then the third one was like double by itself. I'm like, okay. Zykers. Just kidding. The funny thing about Zykers is that the concept of a 10-member group is so novel to me. I will watch an unboxing just for the novelty of having a 10-member group. An unboxing and like collection videos. I know I liked watching Shy collect them because she had an interesting binder layout. But she didn't make a video for their last comeback, but she was on hiatus, so I don't know if she's collecting Zykers or not. My light. Let's see. What is this? Oh, more Polaroids. Okay. So these are both. Oh, okay. A Polaroid and a signed photo card. So this matches the white outfit. I got the 2 units in the Hisu, so now I have 4 for this. So that's good. And then I mean, in the perfect world, I will also find a Hobbin in that outfit so that I can have all 6 members represented in some way. But then I would have 5 Polaroids, so which is not even. So what do I do then? Okay, so here is a signed Hisu. So this is going to go in the signed album binder to go with the other, the offline one. Sorry, the online one that I won myself. That was signed. It wasn't too expensive, actually. All right, let's keep going. I just noticed that they have the same pose. Just that he's winking. Wait, they're both winking. Oh my gosh, my he hun hun. Here's more Polaroids. They're both on June. Like, I don't know. I don't like. Actually, I do know why, because he takes one of the best Polaroids. But I did buy a lot of I did buy a lot of. Did I say Hyujin before? I meant Hyunjun. I did buy a lot of Hyunjun Polaroids. Just how the cookie crumbled. So actually, I think they were dropping, not maybe them, but one of the other people. They were dropping their entire Hyunjun Polaroids, and they had like 20 of them. So I don't know what's going on with that. So this one, oh, I'll show a little bit of it. I'll show most of it. So this matches one of the pieces I have. I won for the one of the ones during Hello My First Love. I love the blue, the powder blue jacket. I love that outfit concept in general for everyone. And then this one said Dashimana. It's live, and I thought it was the It's Live they did like when they had their like little when Dashimana was going viral in 2024 when they rebranded as 6. But this is something else. But actually, but that will come back later in a second. But yeah, I don't entirely know where this came from actually. I think I think they titled it. I don't know why. Because I know they had like the It's Live, Feeling Live. Maybe that was from that, but I don't know. But whatever it is, at least it's cute. So I don't mind that it wasn't exactly what I was looking for. What's this? Oh my gosh, this girl. Oh my gosh. So, it's a funny story about these. So, I don't know if you guys remember how last year I was saying how somebody reached out to me saying that they had a Hisu Polaroid and I missed it and I was sad, blah, 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 blah. So then they reached out to me again saying that they had signed photo cards because they went to the birthday cafe and like I've seen the videos of him signing photo cards on his birthday. So I know that that's a thing. So I was like, sure, whatever. And I bought from them before. So, I trusted them. So I bought from them. And oh, I didn't mention the story how they were rushing me because Paysable was down. We'll leave this in the photo card holder. I mean, the sleeve. Yeah, they were rushing me because Paysable was down, which was very annoying. But then, and they keep doing this, so I'm never gonna buy from them again. After I bought from them, like a couple days or a couple weeks later, they changed their account. Like they locked it. They changed their profile photo, their profile name, and their profile like bio. That's something kind of weird. I don't understand it even with translating it. And like they just weren't responding to me for like months. And then like a couple weeks ago, they responded to me saying, "Oh, I didn't see this because I moved to a different account." But I'm like, and I really wanted to snap on them, and my friend said that I did, but no, I didn't snap on them hard enough. But it's just like, okay, you changed your account. Obviously, you did, but you still knew that number one, I bought from you. Number two, you didn't send it. So what did you change the account have to do with you not sending for months? But anyway, after like I kind of told them about this a little bit, I just said, I paid you right away, and you ghosted. I didn't say ghosted, but I pretty much said you ghosted me for months. So what is going on here? You're gonna send on Monday. I told him you sending on Monday, and then to make matters worse, right? She still didn't respond. Like after that, there was nothing. So then I I sent her a message. Did you send nothing? But then it just randomly showed up at my K-addy. But I was nervous about this in general because the first time she sent to me, she didn't put my Paysable number, which if you don't put it, it's just lost forever. If they don't put it and then you don't have the tracking number, it's just going forever, which is kind of annoying with Paysable. I feel like if it comes with your name on it, they should flag it somehow, because like we can get to it a little bit later, but luckily she did put the name on it this time, the code on it this time, so the auto imported. So luckily it showed up. I did the package claim, whatever. But then it gets better. She opens up a second account, and which I didn't notice at first, but I searched the Windows tags every day looking for stuff for sale, and I noticed that somebody was selling a Tenatorn signed for this and something else. I forget what it was. And I almost reached out about it because, well, it could match this. That would be fun. But then she IMs me again saying, "Did you get it?" And I kind of ignored it because it was like nighttime for me. But then immediately she offers me other cards for sale. It was, like I said, and it happened to be that Tana Torn and like a Hanjun in the same event. There's some Polaroids from some Hanjun Polaroids. And I'm like, you must think I'm the dumbest person on this planet if you think I'm ever buying from you again. I didn't say that. I just said, no, thank you. Because it's like, because then she rebranded again. So now she has that locked account that I was working with. And then she opened up a brand new account. So something about that person is dubious, and I'm never buying from them again if I can help it. But anyway, so we have that one, and then we have these two. The signature on these is kind of weird. I'm just gonna have faith that these are real. Maybe the marker, like this marker, died or something, so he had to go with this type of marker. I don't really know. I don't really care. I'm just gonna have faith that these are real. I don't know. Also, I do have Polaroids to match these outfits, so I had became attached to that concept in my head. So yeah. But also, it's kind of funny because in the back of my mind, I was like, well, what if I bought that Tenatorn? Okay, so I bought some high teen platform cards. Actually, today is the 2-year anniversary of High Teen / Our Youth Teen, their third mini album, second mini album. So my first ever, like, actively, like, not actively, but like, I guess having video calls, buying cards in real time instead of just being a very casual fan like I was the first two albums. Well, I guess casual is a spectrum, right? So it wasn't like I was like, I would say I'd been a stan since the first album, but like I wasn't, the velocity definitely increased during, well, actually right after Ready Summer Vacation was ending. But anyway, I think this one I don't need, but it was like 75 cents. So well, I'm gonna tell them never mind. So once again, these are all duplicates. So cool. Okay, I don't know what this is. I totally forgot about this. I want to show it. So I bought, once again, I bought a Hyunjin Polaroid, and this is the island one, the one that matches this outfit. I forgot about that. So cute. I don't have many first album Polaroids. Maybe like 3 now. This is my third one. So I'm guessing this is another Polaroid. Oh no. Okay, I don't remember this purchase. I don't remember buying a Hyunjin Polaroid, but also buying Hisu duplicates. So this is from Hello My First Love. I'll put you just here. And then this is from Ready Summer Vacation. I can't wait to organize the duplicate binder now. I have some good stuff for it. And actually, that's just beginning. What the heck? So I bought this Polaroid from them. It's Hanbin. I'm pretty sure this matches. This goes with the Hisu one I got. And like I'm just sure. I thought that this was a I'm gonna say I thought this was a unit one because I got this on bunging, and I only ever saw the blurred version of it. So I was like, what is this figure next to him? I thought it was a unit card. I'm like, I know every unit card they did in 2025, and this doesn't match. The one there was one with Tony, but the composition was wrong. So I was like, what is this? And yeah, I don't know. He was just posting all these. But then they also sent this huge stack of photo cards. I think no, they're dropping the Hobbin collection. I noticed that because they were selling like all these Polaroids. What is all of this? Oh, I think these are. Okay, these are album. What's this is? But this is not cheap. What the heck? That's a Chinese card. Wait, what? What's this? I don't remember this. Then we have this. Isn't this the... And then we have the other Chinese card. What? Wow. Okay. Unfortunately, I don't have... Does this mean I have to have a duplicate Hopping collection? Those are some rare cards. Wow. For freebies? That's crazy. Let's do this. This is a big package. All right, so this is another duplicate. So this is one of the fan signed cards. I just had in my mind that I was going to collect as many cards in this outfit as I could. So I don't know if I have enough for a spread, actually. I don't remember. So we'll find out once I store this. I'll put you here. I already know this is who's going to be from because they sent me all this junk from our YouTube. Why is it always our YouTube? So this is actually the second package I bought from them. I don't know. I got a moment of weakness. So they put this for sale, which I have the signed version in the binder with the other cards, which are not signed. So it stands out. So now I can swap it for the unsigned one. So that fits. So this is the broadcast card. I think week 3. No, I know week 3. So that's fun. But then I've been wanting to buy these from them for like ever, and I was like, well, since I bought that, I might as well just buy these. So these are the signed broadcast cards from Home My First Love, and ironically, I bought the 4th week signed from them 2 years ago now, because I couldn't find the other, like the unsigned one for my binder, and they had this entire time, so I just bought the other 3. So now I have all 4 signed, and kind of like with this one, I did find an unsigned one, so I get to swap that out. So these 4 are going to be together in the signed item binder. Oh, I forgot to show the backs, but like these are duplicates, so these are old news. Well, not old news like in terms of like I love it, obviously because I bought them, but old news in terms of being thorough. I don't want to waste your guys' time. Okay, another Polaroid. Oh, this one. I'm going to show this one because it's technically not disclosed. Technically disclosed. So I remember how earlier I was talking about like the Dashimana, It's Live, Polaroid. So, and also talking about like their rebrand is sick. So I don't know if you guys remember that like amazing photo shoot they did, and where it was kind of like a little bit more of like a more grown up concept. He still has blonde hair. It was just like legendary. I realized when I bought the Tendertorn one that there were Polaroids in that outfit, at least one. But I remembered, oh wait, there's also the It's Live one. And like ever since then I was like in my mind, I'm like, I want that teddy bear Hisu Polaroid and guys. Ah, I was able to find it. Oh my gosh. Wait, I just noticed that drawing of the face. Why is that me? Why is it like, is a bearded man? That's literally me. Even though, this is before we even had a video call, actually. It's live dashing. Oh, I'm so happy. And like, there was the same person I bought the Hanjin Polaroids from. And actually, I think I paid maybe 100,000 won for both of them. So 50,000 won each. And I was just, refreshing Twitter as I usually do. And I saw that he had a Hisu It's Live one. And I was like, is that it? So I reached out to them and they were like, how much art do you want to pay for it? And for that one, I said 200,000 won. And he was like, are you sure? And I was like, because I bought the other two so cheaply. They thought I was going to offer the same for that one. But like, they don't know how much I needed that one. Oh, this is a thick stack. So yeah, it was kind of treacherous for a second there because they said that like it was their friend. They were selling for their friend, so it took them a little bit to ship, and that was making me nervous. But luckily, it worked out. So more, more, more Hisu sign stuff. Okay. It just really occurred to me how many Hisu sign things I bought. Anyway, all right. How do I want to start this off? Okay. First, I reached out to them to buy Hisu. Oh, what's in here? Okay, wait. Let me. Okay. First, I reached out to them because I wanted to buy these for my duplicate binder. I'm surprised I didn't already have one of these. Maybe I messed that up, but we'll see. So I asked for a couple of different photos and they didn't have everything. They only had these. What's in here? What is this? Oh, okay. So this is the what do you call it? The Fan Cafe Winners PC. Back before I did them myself. See, I wanted everything in that outfit. I have a plan. That's all I'm here. But then they were like, "Hey, I still have these," and it's kind of funny because they first reached out to me about these like when this first happened. Well, at that time it wasn't 2 years, but it's 2 years ago now, and this was before I knew what the fan cafe like broadcast event was. So when they told me they had every broadcast card signed, I'm like, girl, are you scamming me? I trusted them. Besides that one time they kind of scammed me. They sent me the wrong card, but that I count as honest mistake. But I'm like, what is that? I'm like, but also at the time, number one, that was my first ever buying stuff in real time, like buying every single uh, uh, pop. So number one, I was broke, and number two, I had just bought all of the broadcast cards individually, and then also it's kind of like, well, also I wasn't like in the mode of buying so much extra stuff, so I passed on that. But she has them all, even now. And I guess she gave up trying to have it like a private thing because she reached out to me privately. So she did post them for sale like on her page. And I almost went and bought someone else, at least like one other person. But I was like, I don't know. And like, and she was like, and I was like, how much do you want for them? And she said, just a fair price. Like, just pay whatever, because she's just been holding on to them for years and just rotting away in her binder egg or wherever she keeps her stuff. I forgot how much I offered. I think I still offered a little bit too much. I think she would have taken something even lower, but I think overall it was still a good price. So. Okay, so this person sent some freebies, their album cards. I'm not going to place them down. Okay, so there's this Hyunjin signed card to go with the Hanbin one, and I have both of their album Polaroids in this outfit, so that'd be a nice little 4-pocket spread. And then these are the Caesar's Greetings fan sign card. So we're gonna go over that with the fan sign card. So you would have already seen these. So All right, and that's everything in that package. There is one more package. I'm just gonna open it off camera and just pray to God that everything's in here so I don't have to go to Paysable about it. This should only be 4 packages. I thought about opening it at the same time as the other one, and I should have done that, but I didn't. Oh wait, I'm so dumb. There were 2 more packages in the first package. I just counted it in my mind because I'm like, oh, that's not the one, so I should open that separate. I don't know what I was doing. But anyway, so these are 2 very oversized packages from Pokemon Market. So these are Lucy cards. So I got these cool drink ones. So this is to go with the it's a printed Polaroid. So I got Ye-chan and Wansong's Make Star printed Polaroid, and I got 2 to match. In hindsight, I should have just got all 3 for these and just kept the printed Polaroids as like a two pocket spread. But I was going to do a third Pokemon order. I could add it to my Pokemon Market stash because I have 1 card in it that's going to sit there for eternity. I was going to tell the story again, but I remember I told the story about the printed Polaroid in the first clip. So, oh, yes. Okay. So this card, I was guessing that I was buying the other 2 I needed. And the back tells me I guessed correctly. All right, so these are also Lucy. And so, I didn't talk about the Wind's hiatus and how it's killing me inside, but I was thinking maybe since this hiatus has no signs of letting up anytime soon, maybe I should buy more pops for Lucy. But anyway, so yep, so this does match the Gunguil I got. There's a green back, so I literally had to guess based on the vibes. Because I even went on their page to see like which store announced it. So I searched like, stores from around that time, and I found a bunch of different stores, but not DMR Muse. But this is a different one. So this is a different set. Because while I was searching DMR Muse for Fever, I was like, oh, this is also a very cute set. So I'm like, look at that. I have plans for my I'm gonna zoom out. We have this set. I just got it because it was cute. So I got all 3. Oh yeah, all 3. There's Ye-chan. Sorry, Sungyup. Sorry, this is Sungyup. That's Ye-chan. I was thinking, I gotta remember what size do I sleeve these in. I think it's not standard right here. I think I do double sleeve for them. Oh, I don't know if you'll see that the binder before this video. I'm gonna try to make sure this is out before, but I did buy a K-pop stationery binder for Lucy, and it didn't fit. Like, the stuff barely fits in there. If it's a little bit better than the print-out bias one I was using, but even then, like, nothing else can fit in there. So I ended up, Obias had their birthday event, and they released 2 binders in deluxe size, a mint green one, and a couple pink ones. So I got the mint green one for Lucy, and it'll be deluxe size. So that'll be a nice size. How can I say no to this set? There's one song. And then last but not least, YouTube. Okay. So that's it for the first package. Now for the second package, kind of like tradition that, okay, I wait all this time, but then there's also those few little scragglers that I just cannot wait for. So I did a normal consolidation for, that took a week. And in the meantime, while the other last two stragglers were coming in, I once the last one came in, I did a 1 day consolidation, which the reason why you really can't do a 1 day consolidation with your big packages is because it pretty much doubles the processing fee. So obviously, doubling the price of 4 packages is a lot cheaper than doubling the price of 25 packages. So that's why they came the same time, even though, but yeah, so it kind of worked out. So the last item got there, I applied for like 8 p.m. my time. I applied for 1 day consolidation, and literally by like midnight, it was ready. I paid for it. So the packages came within a day of each other. So did I mention how this hiatus is making me crazy? Because why did I buy this slogan for no reason? What am I gonna do with this? I thought, well, obviously you can just hang it up, but like, I feel like it doesn't really match. Oh, so it says the one on here, cheering kit. Okay, so that's the one side. And here's the other side. I don't know how or where I'm gonna hang this. That's a lot of stamps. Oh, is this came from China? Oh my gosh, the person who sent this, I asked them. So I bought from them like maybe like the first week of January, maybe, yeah. And they were like, I can't send until the 26th. I'm like, okay. So on the 27th, I asked them for an update, and they were like having a mental breakdown. They were, they were like, I'm doing the best I can. There's so many packages. They said they sent me an extra card, so but I already have this. Like, these are all duplicates, but I have many of these. And if you know about this set. But I'm doing up with the design. Yeah, they were just having a breakdown. So that was interesting. So sorry girl for stressing you out. But I was also stressing out because I needed this before the first so I could ship it out. But obviously it didn't make it in time, so I do the separate consolidation. But yeah, let's get into it. So yeah, it's been almost a year. So in March, it'll be a year since the one has had to come back. So don't really understand what's going on there, at all. So yeah, I don't know. I don't even know what to say about that at this point. It's been almost a year. I don't. It's like there's so many possibilities, but none of them make sense, right? Tina Torn was going for Boys Planet for literally a weekend. We thought John Ho. I never said the name out loud. Will it be John Ho? John Ho? We thought he was joining the wind. He didn't. He left with us. So I really don't understand what is going on. Why is there no comeback? I really don't understand. And we thought, okay, maybe they were waiting for A-Pink to have their comeback. Well, their comeback was January. I think it's been almost a month since their comeback. Nothing. I really don't understand. Let's use just duplicate Hisu cards for the duplicate binder. And actually, when I was thinking about what I was going to say, I didn't really think about it. But, so I don't really know what there is to say. Okay. So I'm not just gonna hope that they're gonna announce one soon. I will say I've never been this financially prepared for a comeback. So that's the one bright side of it. Oh, they sent me they sent me a entire like book for free. Okay, so these are Palariods. So the person on board those like duplicates from the first 2 albums, they reached out to me saying, "Hey, the cards aren't selling as fast." So I'm guessing they need the money. So they said, "Would you like to buy some Polaroids?" And I said, "Who are they?" And it's so funny because I was also, as much as I was manifesting Teddy Bear Hisu from It's Life Dashimana, I was also manifesting a Hisu Polaroid in this outfit. I'm trying to create a plan in my binder. I just thought about something. But anyway, yeah, I'm just trying to work something out. So I went and said, if I had a photocard, I mean a Polaroid in this outfit, I might can work some stuff. So I'm kind of manifesting in the back of my mind. And the first one she offered was this one, which funny enough, I almost bought this 2 years ago. But like I said, at the time I wasn't really spending extra money on them like that. So I passed on it and it came back to me. It's funny because I ended up paying more now than I would have then. I think the person at the time was offering it for maybe like 100,000 won, maybe 150. And in total, I paid like, I think maybe 300,000 won for this one and this one. So now I have 3 in this jacket, which is sending me for a spiral because now I want 4. I need the 4th one. Is this a side loader? Yeah. Oh, she put thank you. Oh, nice to do business with them. Maybe I put my hump in here, maybe? I don't know what I'm going to do with this. I don't typically like collect books like this, but I have to keep it. So last but not least is this one. So this is literally like pretty much every YouTube that they had that I didn't have, which was a lot. This was a trusted seller, but there was kind of a bit of a... So I reached out to them, I think maybe like in December, and they didn't reach out back to me until January. And then even after I paid, it was a couple weeks. And like I was saying, I was kind of antsy to get everything in before February 1st. So I reached out to them and they said, oh, I'm going to send on Friday, which is like the week before February 1st. And they still didn't send. So then they were like, oh, I'm so sorry. I can send you 2 extra cards. And I was kind of toxic. And the 2 cards I asked for were broadcast cards. So I'm not entirely sure if she sent them or not, but we will see. Wow, so these are a lot. Okay, but this is a broadcast card. This is a broadcast card I did pay for. So this was the one I said that I have the signed one. I'm going to swap it out for the unsigned one. And the signed one is going to go into my signed item binder. I'm kind of on the fence on maybe I want to put it in my duplicate Hisu binder. But there's not that many cards in this outfit, so I don't know if it's really worth it. Actually, it's getting kind of long, so I'm not going to really spread them out. Well, whatever. We're just going to spread them out at the bottom down here. Okay, so we have these is broadcast. I think this is a broadcast 2. Like I said, these are all duplicates, so you've already seen these, so I don't need this, I don't think, but whatever. It was cheap, but I do need this. So I was very serious about getting every card in this outfit. Oh, what is this? That's weird. Why is it taped like that? Kind of reminds me of like Neokyo or something. Oh, they did similar photos for this for Valentine's Day today. Today is also Valentine's Day, but really we only recognize this day as Teddy Bear 3-year, I think. Yeah, and High Teen's 2-year anniversary. What a glorious day for me. I don't know what to do. Part of me wants to show these and part of me wants to not show them. Because you already saw this. In this video, I've been filming for 50 minutes. This one is a good one. I like this one. High Teen, what a good era. This card. Technically, I bought this card like 3 times. Remember that one time the person scammed me. That was fun. Okay, I want to reuse this for my thumbnail, so I'm not going to crowd up anything else. I like the composition right now, I guess. So we're just going to put them off to the side. So sorry you won't be able to see them. We have this one. We have this one. We have this one. I thought this was going to be so hard to buy. I thought it was going to be just like the Sanrio set all over again, but I guess Cardcaptor Sakura and doesn't have the same pull as Sanrio, huh? Is there anything else I want to talk about? Not really. So this is, I mean, like, it is kind of sad that after this, there's pretty much nothing for me until is this a duplicate? Oh, there's nothing for me until there's a comeback, because there's nobody really selling any Hisu duplicates unless somebody else decides to like drop their collection or something, which kind of sucks to say, but that's what I'm kind of hoping for, because the cards I'm missing, they're only going to show up if somebody drops their collection at this point. I wonder. I don't know. But yeah. Was it? So yeah, I just gotta. I just gotta wait. There's nothing else to really buy. There's no collections I really want to pick up. Like I said, maybe I thought about maybe getting more Lucy Pops. I might do that. I guess it really depends. But if we pass the year mark, so our only one story came out March 17th or 18th, 17th, I think. And if we pass a year without a comeback, that's just gonna be way too sad. But I don't know. There's just like no signs of them having a comeback anytime soon. Okay, I don't think they sent me the two cards I asked for, the two broadcast cards. But that's fine. I was being dubious by asking for them. I think they just sent me two duplicates. Okay. Alright, so that's it for this clip. Actually, let's end it. Right. Yeah, so there is two cards. There is two things I'm waiting for from Makari Japan. I'm going to put that clip before this clip, so this will be the last one. So thank you for watching this very random, very scatterbrained collective haul slash Paysable unboxing. Originally, I was going to call this some Paysable unboxing, but there's the two Neokyo packages now. But we'll see what I call this. But anyway, thank you for watching, and until the next time I buy 1,000 Hisu cards, I will see you later. Goodbye.